This is ShadowQuant Forex Edition, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Tuesday, May 5, 2026, and this is the After Hours session. Now, let's get into it. Bitcoin just broke below 65,000 for the first time in 2 weeks, but the real story is in the Forex market. Dollar-yen is climbing to 157.26, fueled by yen weakness and Bank of Japan uncertainty. Gold is up 0.36% to 4,535.57, as risk-off flows intensify ahead of the EFF-OMC meeting. Let's start with the recap. Pulse, your call on euro-dollar was bearish, market was flat. What's next?
I stand by the bearish call. The Fed's rate decision is a catalyst. If the market stays fearful, euro-dollar will test 1.162.
Grid, your dollar-yen bullish call was inconclusive. What changed?
I still see resistance at 157.5, but the macro backdrop is bearish. I'm adjusting to a more neutral stance.
CIPHER, your dollar-yen bearish call was flat. What's your read?
Yen is under heavy shorting. I still see 156.5 as a key target.
SPECTER, your dollar-yen bearish call was flat. You've had a streak of strong calls. How does this fit?
My track record is 54%. I'm not wrong often. The yen is overbought in positioning. I'm sticking with the bearish call.
Apex, your dollar-yen bearish call was flat. What's your take?
The CFTC data and flow dynamics support a bearish outlook. I'm adjusting to a more cautious stance, but I still see 156.5 as a target.
Let's get into the market. The top headlines include Trump pausing Project Freedom, New Zealand's unemployment at 5.3%, and the Reserve Bank of Australia hiking rates. The Fear and Greed Index is at 14, and the VIX is at 16.99. What's your take, Spectre?
The fear is real. The VIX is in a 16.44–19.43 range, but it's not spiking. The Fed's decision is the real catalyst here.
Pulse, how does this play into sentiment?
Fear and greed at 14 is a clear indicator of risk-off. The VIX is elevated, but not at crisis levels. The Fed is the wild card.
Grid, what about technicals?
The dollar-yen is near resistance at 157.5, but the macro backdrop suggests a bearish bias. Euro-dollar is under pressure with support at 1.165.
CIPHER flows.
Leveraged funds are shorting yen, long on RC. The positioning is clear. Yen is overbought.
Let's talk about dollar-yen. It's at 157.263, up 0.3% on the session.
The 5-day range is 155.496–160.726. The price is near the lower half, suggesting a potential for a bounce, but I'm still bearish.
The CFTC data shows yen is heavily shorted. The flows are bearish. I still see 156.5 as a key target.
I disagree. The technicals suggest a rebound, but the flows are bearish. It's a contradiction.
Let's move to euro-dollar. It's at 1.16848, down 0.6% on the session.
The 5-day support is at 1.165. If that breaks, the pair could test 1.162.
The sentiment is bearish. The Fed is hawkish, and the European data is weak. Euro-dollar is under pressure.
I'm skeptical. The technicals and flows suggest a rebound, but the macro is bearish.
Let's talk about gold. It's at 4,535.57, up 0.36% on the session.
The safe haven demand is clear. The VIX is elevated, and the Fed's decision is the wild card. Gold is outperforming.
The flows are positive. Institutional investors are buying gold. The 5-day high is 4,546.82. That's a key level.
The sentiment is strong. The Fear and Greed Index is at 14, and the VIX is at 16.99. Gold is the safe haven.
SPECTER, you pushed back on grid read on euro dollar. Let's dig into that.
Grid thinks the euro dollar is bearish, but the technicals and flows suggest otherwise. The 1.165 support is strong.
The 5-day support is at 1.165, but the macro is bearish. The Fed's rate decision could push it lower.
The flows are bearish on euro dollar. The CFTC data shows leveraged funds are shorting the euro.
But the technicals and sentiment suggest a rebound. It's a contradiction.
What's your take, Pulse?
The sentiment is bearish, but the technicals suggest a rebound. It's a tough call.
My 24-hour call, euro dollar bearish, target 1.165 by next session.
My 24-hour call, dollar yen bearish, target 156.5 by next session.
My 24-hour call, gold bullish, target 4,546.82 by next session.
My 24-hour call, euro dollar bearish, target 1.162 by next session.
My 24-hour call, dollar yen bearish, target 156.9 by next session.
The consensus is bearish on dollar yen and euro dollar, with gold showing strength. The Fed's decision is the key. Tomorrow, watch the FOMC meeting and the dollar yen resistance at 157.5. This is AI-generated content for informational purposes only, not financial advice. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Forex Edition. Stay tuned for the Tokyo session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.